Good evening and welcome. Tonight, tensions in the Middle East have reached a dangerous new level as the United States and Iran appear closer to direct military confrontation than at any point in recent years. In a dramatic escalation, a United States Navy F-35 stealth fighter jet has shot down an Iranian Shahed drone after it approached American naval forces operating in international waters. The fighter jet was launched from the U.S. aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, marking what defense officials are calling a decisive first strike. This single military action has sent shockwaves across global capitals, raising fears that a long-simmering shadow conflict could now turn into open warfare. According to U.S. defense sources, the incident occurred during routine naval operations in a highly sensitive region of the Middle East. Radar systems aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln detected an unmanned aerial vehicle believed to be an Iranian Shahed drone moving toward U.S. naval assets. Officials say multiple warnings were issued, but the drone continued its trajectory. With the perceived threat increasing, command authorities approved an intercept. Within minutes, an F-35 Lightning II stealth fighter was launched from the carrier deck. Using advanced tracking and targeting systems, the jet intercepted and destroyed the drone midair. No damage was reported to U.S. forces, and there were no casualties. While this may appear like a limited engagement, military analysts warned that its implications are far-reaching. This is not just another drone interception. This is the first publicly acknowledged instance of a U.S. Navy F-35 directly engaging a Shahed drone linked to Iran. The Shahed drone series has become a signature tool of Iranian military strategy, used by Tehran and its allied groups across multiple conflict zones including Yemen, Syria, Iraq, and most recently through Russian forces in Ukraine. By taking this action, the United States has sent a clear signal that it will no longer tolerate close proximity threats to its naval forces. Analysts say this marks a shift from passive deterrence to active enforcement, a shift that significantly raises the risk of escalation. Iran, as expected, has not officially confirmed ownership of the drone. However, Iranian state-affiliated media outlets have accused Washington of provocation and warned of consequences. Sources close to Iran's Revolutionary Guards suggest that retaliation options are being reviewed. These may include increased drone operations, cyber activity, or indirect attacks through regional proxy groups. Another concern being closely monitored is the Strait of Hormuz, a critical global oil shipping route where any escalation could have immediate worldwide economic consequences. The presence of the USS Abraham Lincoln itself is a powerful message. This nuclear-powered aircraft carrier represents one of the most formidable elements of American military power. With dozens of fighter jets, electronic warfare systems, and missile capabilities on board, its deployment underscores Washington's readiness to defend its interests and strike if necessary. Global reaction has been swift. European allies have urged restraint and called for urgent diplomatic engagement to prevent further escalation. Russia and China have criticized the United States, warning that continued military actions could destabilize the region and ignite a broader conflict. Meanwhile, global markets are reacting. Early movements in oil prices reflect growing concern that any sustained confrontation in this region could disrupt energy supplies worldwide. Defense experts say the use of the F-35 is especially significant. The stealth fighter's ability to operate undetected highlights the technological gap between U.S. forces and their adversaries. However, experts also caution that once stealth aircraft and advanced weapon systems are involved, the margin for error becomes dangerously thin. A single miscalculation, a radar misread, a delayed response, or a retaliatory strike could quickly spiral into full-scale conflict. As of now, both sides remain on high alert. The key question dominating international security circles is what comes next. Will Iran respond directly or through proxies? Will the United States escalate further, if threatened again? Or can diplomacy step in before this confrontation crosses a point of no return? History reminds us that wars do not always begin with massive invasions. Sometimes, they begin with a single incident, a single drone that changes the course of events. For now, the skies may be quiet, but tensions remain dangerously high. We will continue to monitor developments closely and bring you every update as it happens. Stay with us.